for the right to represent the AFC in this year's Super Bowl. Off we go on EA Sports. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time. They'll be led by the big fella, 6'5" quarterback Josh Allen.
Mike, when you're grinding away in the midst of training camp, these are the moments that you fantasize about. However, it's no longer a fantasy for either of these two teams. It's their reality, and it's up to them to seize the opportunity in front of them. For that to happen, they're going to need a big game out of their quarterback. And if he plays the way he's capable of, they could be just a few hours away from heading to the Super Bowl.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. He's got a man downfield. It's Shakir. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. 2nd down and 8. Here's Allen to throw. That's taken in. It's James Cook. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. Here's Cook. And he will get into the end zone. James Cook. Touchdown, Buffalo. The extra point is up and through. And the Bills struck first in the AFC Championship game. They're out to a 7-0 lead. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So here come the Chargers, the offense getting set to come out, led by their quarterback, the 6th overall pick in the 2020 draft. It's Justin Herbert.
We talked to him earlier in the week, Mike, and he tried to downplay this as just another game, but I think after seeing him on the field during warm-ups, that's gone out the window. You can tell it's starting to set in just how big of an opportunity this really is. They've outlasted every team in the AFC except for the one they're about to face. And if they're able to beat them, man, they'll have a chance to do something really special. But for that to happen, they're going to need him to lead the way as they try to overcome this intimidating atmosphere. And if he does that, they could be holding the Lamar Hunt Trophy in just a few short hours.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Herbert. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. So 4th down, and the Aussie, Torrey Taylor, on to kick it away. That'll be returnable from the 35. The Bills offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's taken in by Shakir. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Now Allen on 1st down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. One more time going up top with Allen. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Allen going to give it to Cook. He'll take this down to the 23. Derwin James, the former All-Pro, in on the tackle. Now a 3rd and 2. He'll try and run here with Cook.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. Got his man at the 6. A gutsy call, but they pay it off. It's a gain of 17. 5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. Allen will throw to the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there, and it'll lead to a 2nd and goal. Now it's Allen. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, Bills. The extra point is good. And the Bills will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Chargers offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. Herbert now on 1st down. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. 2nd and a yard. They bring the tight end in motion. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains. Shotgun now for Herbert. This one complete right side. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll turn and hand this one off. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That is hauled in at the 5. He is in. Ladd McConkey. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The tight end Kincaid in motion. Throwing now, Allen here on first down. He'll find his running back, Cook. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. So a quarter in the books in the AFC Championship. 14-7. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. In motion, Shakir. From the gun, it's Allen. And he'll be out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, and that gains them another first down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On play action, Allen. Pass complete right side to Kincaid. 15 more on that connection. They're making it look easy. That's another first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
To throw again, it's Allen. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone.
And he's into the end zone. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo. Not going for 2, they'll kick the point after. He's got it. And the Bills will take a 21-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. To throw is Herbert. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Herbert. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Herbert to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. From the gun, it's Herbert. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll lean forward, getting this to about the 35. Terrell Bernard, they're on the tackle. They'll stick with him again. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7. A handoff as they try to run it here. Oh, yeah. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down. Now Herbert. He'll try to run for it. A dive for the end zone, but he loses the football. The Bills have got it. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, Josh Allen. He's got his tight end, Kincaid. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first. Jim Harbaugh unhappy with the officials. Didn't like that call.
Previous play is under review.
So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
At the 30-yard line.
Once again, it's Cook. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Buffalo. In motion, Shakir. Now Allen on first down. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
On first down, it's Allen. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. 2nd and 7. Allen will throw. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Again, it's Allen to the air. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. This drive in danger of stalling out on 3rd and 10. The tight end Kincaid in motion. On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. The Bills will send out the field goal unit. This will be a 48-yard attempt. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Bills going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Chargers offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. To throw, it's Herbert. To the right side and hauled in by McConkey. Shotgun now for Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Here's Herbert. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. This is taken at his own 30. Oh, looked like he may have had a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Which one of these two clubs is going to be Super Bowl bound?
And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the 3rd quarter. The return starts from the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Chargers offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. They'll do so with 1st and 10. The 3rd quarter begins with a run. Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Now he'll run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
And the Chargers will punt, getting set to kick it away. Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball. So, they'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Play action. It's Allen. He'll dump this down to the fullback coming out of the backfield. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Slot receiver headed right. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
First and 10 at
They motion the slot man left. Allen going to throw again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up second and 7 at the 49-yard line.
Allen going to keep it on the zone read. And maybe the quarterback should have given that one away. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Slot man in motion left. On 3rd down, it's Allen. And that is incomplete.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his 2nd incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
The Chargers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground. And he's shedding tacklers left and right, winding his way for a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Now Herbert on the bootleg. Short pass taken in by the tight end. His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Chargers.
Tight end going in motion here. Herbert now on 1st down. Quick throw taken in. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Play action now. It's Herbert. Room to maneuver at the 35. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. He pulls it in around the 5. A dive, and he's in. Ladd McConkey. Touchdown, L.A. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Bills offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. That's Palmer, the man in motion. On the handoff, this is Cook. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off. Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short gain.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. This one complete to Palmer. And he will score. Joshua Palmer Touchdown, Bills. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The visitors' offense and Justin Herbert getting set for this next drive. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game. It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. The tight end going in motion to the left. Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here in the AFC Championship game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Here's 1st and 10. Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll take it down inside the 20. A run into the red zone, a pickup of 6. Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And he's close to the 1st down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And the Chargers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. They get the conversion on 3rd and inches. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1. Now give on the ground. And that big offensive line clearing space. He's in. Touchdown Chargers. Dicker good with the extra point. And the Chargers are able to cut the deficit to 10. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with 1st down. In motion, Shakir. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Allen going to give it to Cook. And he is not going to get away. might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun, Josh Allen. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
At the 43-yard line.
A carry for Cook. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
The Bills bringing on their punting unit as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th-quarter lead. And that one had too much behind it. It's into the end zone for a touchback. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming, getting started with 1st and 10. Now, Herbert. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Looking middle, and he'll get it complete to McConkey. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. His throw left side is complete. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. There's that man again, another catch. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We're back to crown an AFC champion after this.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by Christian Benford. And the Bills will take over at their own 15. A run with Cook. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their 2nd. We'll talk things over before 3rd down. They'll try and run here with Cook. The Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3. Rigoberto Sanchez in punt formation.